everyone, welcome to today's episode. I am Julia, and I am so happy to have you here with me. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, why you are not fluent in English yet. Many English learners feel stuck. You study a lot, you practice a little, but still, you feel like your speaking is slow or you cannot express yourself freely. If this is you, don't worry, you are not alone. Almost every learner faces this problem. In this episode, we will talk about the main reasons that stop you from becoming fluent. And more importantly, I will share simple and practical tips to help you improve your English speaking step by step. So, whether you are a beginner or someone who has been learning for a long time, this episode will give you useful ideas to finally start speaking English more naturally and confidently. Make sure you listen carefully and try to practice the tips I share today. If you do, you will start seeing progress sooner than you think. All right, let's start and understand what fluency really means. Before we talk about why you are not fluent yet, we need to understand what fluency really means. Many learners think that being fluent means speaking perfectly, with no mistakes, or they think it means sounding like a native speaker. But this is not true. Fluency is something much simpler and more practical. Fluency means being able to communicate your ideas clearly and smoothly. It means that when you speak, the listener can understand you without too much effort, even if you make small mistakes. For example, imagine you are in a shop. You want to buy something. A fluent speaker can say, "I would like this, please," or "Can I have this?" You don't need perfect grammar, and your accent does not have to be perfect. What matters is that the message is understood. Fluency is also about speaking naturally without stopping too much. Of course, pauses are okay, but if you are constantly thinking about the perfect word or correct grammar, it becomes hard to speak freely. Fluency is about communicating smoothly, not perfectly. Another important part of fluency is understanding others. Being fluent is not only about speaking, it also means you can listen, understand, and respond quickly in real conversations. So, remember these 3 things about fluency. Being understood is more important than being perfect. Speaking smoothly without too many stops is the goal. Listening and understanding others is part of fluency. Many learners focus too much on grammar or pronunciation and forget these simple ideas. But if you focus on communicating and understanding, you are already on your way to fluency. Now that we understand what fluency really means, let's talk about the main reasons why many learners are not fluent yet. Once we know the reasons, it will be easier to fix them and start speaking English confidently. One of the biggest reasons learners are not fluent is lack of regular practice. Many learners study English, maybe read books or watch videos, but they don't speak English every day. Learning English is like learning to ride a bicycle. If you only ride once a month, it's hard to get better. But if you practice a little every day, you improve quickly. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day of speaking is better than studying for 1 hour once a week. You can talk to yourself, describe your day, or repeat sentences you hear in videos. For example, you can look at an object and say, "This is a cup. I drink water from it." Or you can talk about your day. "Today I woke up, I ate breakfast, and I went for a walk." Small daily practice like this makes a big difference over time. Remember, fluency comes from daily practice, not from studying a lot in a short time. The second reason is fear of making mistakes. Many learners are afraid to speak because they think, "What if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me?" This fear is very common, but it stops you from improving. Let me tell you a secret. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. Making mistakes is a normal and important part of learning. Each mistake teaches you something new. Try to change your mindset. Instead of saying, I don't want to make mistakes, say it's okay to make mistakes. I will learn from them. Here's an example. If you want to say, I went to the shop yesterday, but you say I go to the shop yesterday, it's a small mistake. The person still understands you, and you learn the correct way next time. The more you speak, the more confident you become, and fluency starts to grow. The third reason is overthinking and perfectionism. Many learners try to think about grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation all at the same time. This slows you down and makes it hard to speak naturally. Fluency is not about being perfect. It's about communicating your ideas. Focus on saying what you want, not on saying it perfectly. A simple tip: think less, speak more. Don't pause too long to choose the perfect word. Use simple words, and you will improve naturally over time. The fourth reason is limited vocabulary and expressions. Many learners know individual words but cannot use them in real conversation. To speak fluently, you need phrases and sentences, not just single words. For example, instead of memorizing the word happy, learn phrases like, I am very happy today. This makes me happy. I feel happy when I listen to music. Also, practice using new words in sentences every day. This way, your brain remembers them, and you can use them naturally in conversation. The fifth reason is poor listening and imitation habits. Fluency is not only about speaking. Listening is very important. When you listen to native speakers, you learn how words are pronounced, how sentences flow, and how conversations sound naturally. A good practice is to imitate what you hear. For example, listen to a short sentence and repeat it exactly as you hear it. Copy the rhythm, the stress, and the intonation. This helps you sound more natural and improves your ability to understand and respond in real conversations. Transition to next section. So now we understand the main reasons why many learners are not fluent yet. It is usually not because of lack of intelligence or talent. It's because of practice habits, fear, overthinking, vocabulary, and listening skills. The good news is, all of these reasons can be fixed with simple daily habits and strategies. Now that we understand why many learners are not fluent yet, it's time to talk about how to build fluency effectively. The good news is, becoming fluent is possible for everyone. It just takes the right approach and daily practice. Let me share some simple and practical tips that you can start using today. 1. Speak every day. Even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, speaking daily is very important. You can talk to yourself, describe your day, or practice sentences you have learned. The key is consistency. Small daily practice is better than occasional long sessions. 2. Use the shadowing technique. Shadowing means listening and repeating at the same time. For example, listen to a short sentence from a podcast or video and try to repeat it exactly as you hear it, the words, rhythm, and intonation. This helps your mouth get used to English and makes your speech sound more natural. 3. Record yourself. Speaking. Recording yourself is a very simple but powerful tool. Speak about anything, your day, a story, or your opinion, and then listen back. You will notice mistakes, pauses, or words you forget. Over time, this will help you improve your pronunciation, confidence, and fluency. 4. Focus on fluency first, accuracy second. Many learners stop speaking because they want to be perfect, but perfection slows you down. Focus on getting your ideas out smoothly, even if you make mistakes. Accuracy, correct grammar, and perfect sentences can come later. The more you speak, the more fluent you become naturally. 5. Engage in simple conversations. Talk to friends, family, or online partners in English. Start with short and simple sentences. Ask questions, answer questions, or just talk about your day. Real conversations help you think and respond quickly, which is a very important part of fluency. 6. Use everyday situations. Practice English in your daily life. For example, when you cook, describe what you are doing. I am cutting vegetables. Or when you travel, describe things around you. This is a red car. It is big. Using English in real situations makes learning more natural and practical. 7. Stay patient and consistent. Remember, fluency does not happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and daily effort. Celebrate small improvements. Each day you speak, you are one step closer to fluency. So if you follow these tips, speak daily, listen and shadow, record yourself, focus on fluency first, have simple conversations, and use English in everyday life, you will see real progress. Fluency will come step by step, and you will gain confidence in your English speaking. Before we finish today's episode, I want to share some motivation and encouragement with you. Learning English and becoming fluent can feel slow sometimes. You may feel frustrated when you make mistakes, forget words, or cannot speak as fast as you want. That is completely normal. Remember, every learner goes through this. You are not alone. The most important thing is to keep going and not give up. Small steps every day lead to big results over time. Even just 5 minutes of speaking each day adds up. Each word you speak, each sentence you practice, brings you closer to fluency. Also, believe in yourself. You are capable of learning and improving. Confidence is a big part of fluency. When you believe that you can speak English, you will naturally speak more, make fewer pauses, and enjoy conversations. So stay patient, stay consistent, and keep practicing. Celebrate your progress no matter how small it seems. Fluency is a journey, and you are on the right path. Keep going, your English will improve day by day. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. We talked about why you might not be fluent yet and how you can improve your English step by step. Remember, fluency is about practice, confidence, and patience. Focus on speaking every day. Don't be afraid of mistakes and enjoy the process of learning. I hope you found this episode useful and that you will start using the tips we discussed today. Take action, practice a little every day, and you will see progress faster than you think. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends who are also learning English, and don't forget to come back for more tips and guidance in our next episode. Keep practicing, stay confident, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.